Virtual production, one of the hottest topics today in our industry. We are here in Germany at the Kropac Media Studios and have set up a small studio using the Sony VENICE and our Sony CineAlta wall in order to show you how you can benefit from using virtual production also in a smaller scale.
Virtual production has definitely ensured the survival of our production company during Corona. And also we worked with a relatively small setup. We were able to realize large sets. Without traveling, we were able to shoot on beaches in the Caribbean or the west coast of the United States. At least that's what the audience believed, and that's the only thing for me that counts in the end. All our TV commercials from the last couple of years were filmed with the Sony VENICE. The look of this big sensor is something I like a lot, and our customers, they are crazy about it. That there's now a system solution for LED wall and camera technology working hand in hand is for me a big step towards simplifying this new production technology. I can only recommend everyone to try it out for themselves and see if it is the right tool for their own production. For me, personally, it's a lot less stressful when I have more control over a difficult shoot, and I'm also more independent when it comes to budgets and shooting times. Let's take this example setup. If you wanted to shoot this for real, it would not be an easy thing. For one thing, if you wanted to shoot backlit, you'd be locked into the exact time of the day. Also, you do have to constantly keep an eye on the moving sun, and you only have a small window of time where it is really perfect. And besides, you would have to close the entire shopping street for this scene. Certainly not cheap. You also need some extras to liven up the background, and they are usually out of focus. No problem with virtual production. These extras here don't cost any money, don't have to go to the bathroom, and don't need food. Okay, you could also shoot this scene in a green screen, then you wouldn't have these problems. But let's take a closer look at the setup. We have a lot of glass, liquids, reflections, and this transparent curtain, all of which would be an absolute nightmare for the VFX crew. Some things would maybe not work at all. When working with a small wall, it is essential that the pixel pitch is particularly small. 1.5 and 1.2 are optimal for this. For our test setup, we are using the Sony CineAlta with the Sony VENICE camera. Virtual production has also raised our production level. We do not have to limit ourselves when writing scripts anymore. We can now go to New York or shoot on board an airplane as often as we like. For this we use virtual worlds from Unreal, but also real video and sometimes just stills. Virtual production has extremely enriched our way of production, and I think we are only at the beginning of this new technology. With every project we learn more and more and become more creative and more daring.
If you want to know more about Sony and virtual production, please follow us on our social media channels or visit our virtual production page.